Let's go.
Who's up that? Steve?
Come on.
Step on his shoulder.
Hey, everybody go. Yeah. All right, Joe, that's your first person. Another person. Give him a boost. All right. Up. There we go. Let's go.
1, 2, 3.
There we go.
Right now, the final team building evolution, they have to get over the wall. Most important thing, they have to follow directions. If they don't follow directions, pay attention and support each other, they have to start all over. They have a 14-minute time limit on this. Let's see what happens in a few minutes.
Let's go!
The most crucial element, in my opinion, for this right now is the fact that they are paying attention to safety, right? As well as supporting each other and making sure that they have some sort of a strategy. Now, the next thing is executing on that strategy and seeing if what the strategy they had works.
A lot of wasted time.
Yeah, so when everybody's yelling, nobody can hear. You'll realize this very shortly, is that you can't have everybody chirping all at once. No, we'll see. Listen, I've seen people accomplish this, I've seen people not accomplish this. Some strategies work, some strategies don't. Only time's gonna tell.
Come on, let him back up a little.
Go get him there! Let him throw you! Let him go! Just keep doing the same thing! Chris, ankles, his hands high. Grab him lean first.
Put him on the wall.
All right, guys, come on down off the wall.
All right, what happened? You fall apart? How so?
We weren't being consistent.
Bad decision making. We were all yelling and one person was in command.
Something needed to change. I think we had a great plan to start and all the way through the middle until the last man, and that was what we hadn't thought about.
I think that's it.
We didn't have a last
for the
man
last
plan.
man first.
We had.
I don't think it's
No,
We just need to
I
do
mean,
the
it's just part of
execution
it.
quicker so that we could have had a little bit more time at the end. So you have to
because
go
the fall
up the
guy
wall.
up there and
You guys all
the
know it now.
ball.
You can all do it. You're climbing a little ladder. Go up the wall. Pushing together. We kind of stopped doing that too.
I think also, like you said, you yelled at us at the very end. I don't know if everyone heard it, but you were like, "Oh yeah, just keep doing the same thing."
Yeah.
Like we didn't change anything. Like we said, like it could have been a quick change, like 2 seconds. Like someone said, grab Steven's pants. Like no one even thought of that until after Lenny already tried 4 times. It's like we needed that quick change.
No close.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But like you can still hold his legs.
hold,
like
Hold close. Yeah.
I think it's like the hooded box shows, like, we got to that point at the end and like, you're tired and exhausted and you're like, I don't even know what to do. I guess jump and please catch.
Please catch. Yeah.
And like, it's
Please
like,
work.
you're just exhausted from pushing everything up there. You're like, I don't know. I can't even think straight. Like, what are we gonna do here?
Yeah.
You know, and it's like, obviously, countdown was on.
Yeah. I think you guys did. You guys are probably one of the only groups that we've had that hasn't had some sort of violation during the element where you've had to start over. And so, from that standpoint, you guys operated pretty well. Like there was always somebody saying spot, always somebody saying make sure you don't push if you've already been over. Like those things you were pretty dialed in on. But I would tend to agree in terms of it was majorly a planning problem and executing at that final stage. Should we give him another shot, Chad?
Yeah, we'll give him one more shot.
All right.
I think the time needs to be lessened.
It does. Yeah. So we're gonna give you guys another shot, but this time you're gonna have 12 minutes, which may not seem like a big deduction, but that's a big freaking deduction. Because when you got down, when we were at 12 minutes this last time, you still had 4 people get over the wall. Okay. So something is going to have to change to be able to execute this in 12 minutes.
Listen up!
We're gonna run the same drill.
Listen up!
Always gonna be on someone's shoulders, giving that last push. We're making the same wall. Travis is gonna line everybody up, get them up there. Josh is gonna be the last man. You may have to do something in the middle there.
Somebody, go up. Someone who can pull himself up. Someone who can pull themselves up. We gotta get someone strong up there. Catch him. Someone strong. Pull themselves up. We're wasting time, guys. Let's go first. Go. No, looking good. 1, 2, 3. Come on, Costa. Come on, Costa. Come on, Costa. Go to the left. Come on, Joe. Come on, Joe.
So they failed the first attempt. They failed on time. So they had a plan, they were executing the plan well, and they didn't think out what was going to happen at the finish when you had one of the shorter guys that couldn't get up the wall. So they've been given a second chance with less time, so now they have 12 minutes instead of 14, and we'll see what happens. This is part of it, and the amazing part is how fast people operate when the clock has less time on it, because they are more intense, more efficient, and act with more intensity when they know they have a different deadline. Everybody operates better with a deadline.
There you go. This is what it should sound like. Come on, Patty. Go, go, go. Give me a leg. Give me a leg. Give me a leg. There we go. There we go. Hands up. See how much better that coordination is? Grab his legs. Grab my leg, buddy. Give him your leg. Someone just want to take a count. You gotta get your leg. Everybody there. Hands up! Hands up! You gotta come down face first. Come down more. Face first? Yeah. You gotta hold him. You can't. Face first. Face first. Face to help. You're gonna hang on the wall, dangle your legs as far as you can. Yeah. Steve, I want you to hold him. You gotta run up there, grab his pants, and pull him and get up there. Yep. All right. That's all you got.
Come on, careful. You gotta do it.
You need to make it happen.
Lower. Come on!
Pull it! Come on, guys, come on!
1 minute! You don't have to run. Wait.
Yeah.
Can you just grab his legs?
Climb his
legs. Go. You got it. Get your arms over. We just gotta keep trying to grab him. You're gonna have to jump. You can. Okay, well, get moving. Good running start. Back up.
Jump high. Come on, let's go.
You gotta find another gear.
Come on, guys. Hands up. Oh, come on, I thought you could jump. Hurry up. Come on.
30 seconds.
Come on. You got this, brother.
Move his weight over a little more.
Look at me. Don't put your head down.
Stevie, your arms longer? A little bit lower. Stevie, your arms longer? That's it. Time. All right, what happened there?
I think we coordinated a little bit better, but we didn't set up the lines the way they should have been to hope to get everybody over the wall toward the end.
Fatigue started to set it.
Yeah, we were tired, guys.
I could feel it, in myself. I think for all, guys that were on the bottom of that wall, lifting people like a machine. Yeah, I think fatigue sets in as well. And they fought through it. They didn't move. They kept doing it. But it set in. We started to feel it.
Yeah. I think if we had a taller guy on the top of the wall at the end, with a little bit bigger wingspan, they would have got his wrist.
What did you do well?
I think we had the right mindset of how we were going to get us up.
Yeah. We were quiet when we needed to be quiet. So this time when Chris spoke, we all got quiet. He gave us some new direction there about 2/3, 3/4 of the way through. and we all got it much more quickly versus 1,000 voices overriding his voice.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought that worked well.
Yeah. Chris, what was the difference for you?
I just can't solve it, so it pissed me off. I don't know how to do that end one.
Yeah.
I just racking my brain right now. It's like you make a pyramid and somehow pull it up, because even you have this many people to strategically pick the longest person. You also got to have an upper body strength person at the bottom who can also jump. It's like, all right, cool. We have to get the perfect specimen out of the crowd to be last.
Yeah.
I just want to thank all of you, because now we're going to have this at the shop. We're gonna do. And we're going to figure it out, because that's customer people for you.
Here's the deal with this thing. You guys, very honestly, you guys did pretty well. I mean, especially between the first time and second time, you had everybody except your last guy over that wall in right around 10 minutes, right? So from an execution standpoint, even though I would agree, I think your start was not good, but you course corrected and executed well. There is no hack to this. There isn't like, oh, well, if you just do that. It's hard.
Yeah.
And you've got to do the best you can with the team that you have and their strengths and their weaknesses. And there's a way to do it with this team, 100%. But it just like in your life, there is no hack. There is no secret way. There is no magic button that if you can only find it on the wall, it shrinks 6 inches. That doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. And you're not always going to get it figured out. But you maintain a standard. And that would be my question for you guys. Do you feel like you maintain the standard? As a team, do you feel like you maintain the standard, applied the things that are important that you've learned over the last 2 days?
Jay has a spot on.
All right, Jay, what you got, buddy? We're going to end with this. We're going to head back up.
I think it was a lot better that we did this at the very end of the weekend, because if we did it at the beginning, I don't think we would have all had a lot of trust.
Yeah.
But after what we went through this weekend, bonded together as a team, I think it was a lot better doing it at the end, because we built a lot of trust with each other. So doing it at the end made us more efficient because of the trust that we all built.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think it was a very good thing that we did this as the last thing before the end of the weekend because of trust.
Yeah.
100%.
Good. Very good.
Even though you didn't hit the time, I agree with Instructor James. That was impressive work on both runs.
Yeah, it really was. We've seen people really screw the pooch on that.
You failed, and there's no way to try to spin it and say you didn't fail. Like, oh, we succeeded because we tried. No, get that bull crap out of your head. No, you failed. But in terms of operating to a standard, I feel like you did that. It's one of the best runs we've seen. I mean, how many sub 10 minute to the last guy have we ever seen? Yep. But
not with a group this size, for sure.
Wasn't able to finish because of whatever the reason, knowing your team, whatever. But you operated to the standard well, and that's what will carry you forward with more success. So,
for those of you guys that are here with your companies, Joe hit the nail on the head. You're just going back, different people, as a more cohesive unit, right? There was trust before, but this is why your owners are investing in you, right? Is to be able to bring you guys to the next level. And when you go back, you guys have to be locked arm in arm to be able to attack everything together. It's not going to just be the owners telling everybody what to do. It's going to be the managers and the field technicians and the team leaders when you get home. That's the most important thing that I've seen, like at the end of this. This is a great result, right? And to be able to hear them say how great you guys did, because I know what we did last year, and you guys are a huge improvement on how we performed last year, and none of you knew. And even if we told you, like James said, even if we told you what to do, there's no secret formula. Like, you're not going to go home and practice this, or do not go back and build a wall in your shop. Do not go home and practice this, because there's never going to be the, hey, this always happens, so this is what we're supposed to do, because curveballs are constantly going to get thrown your way every single day. You got 30 people here from 30 different upbringings, 30 different values, 30 different walks of life, and you look at how you's all pulled together, because the common thread through all of you is to serve each other. Take that home.